What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to my channel, and if this is your first time tuning in, thank you. I hope you leave with more tips and insights to any and all projects that you might be working on. My name is Antoine Banks Williams, and I'm an aspiring filmmaker. I'm a lover of the craft with a deep respect for the journey. Now, like most people, I come to YouTube to learn something or to help me execute a vision. But I'm in a place now where I want to help equip all creatives with the tools and the knowledge that I have to help you all execute y'all visions effectively, powerfully, creatively. And so today we're going to be talking about lights, more specifically practical lights. Not just practical lights, but the lights that you may have in your household. How do we define practical lights? In film, practical lights refer to any visible light source that adds to the overall illumination of a scene, how a scene is lit. For example, in this scene right here, in this frame right here, you have two practical lights. You have this desk light in front of me, and you have a lamp, tall, slim, skinny, small. You have another lamp in the back. Period. But what you don't see is that this scene is actually being lit by 6 different practical lights. I got a comment from a subscriber encouraging me to work more with practical lights, and I was inspired to do so for a few different reasons. The first reason is I realized that the majority of people that are starting in their film journey and in this film endeavor in this creative world don't have access to a whole bunch of professional lights. But what they do have access to is lamps, little LED lights, strip lights, cell phones, tablets, computers, all of these things that can be a source of light to help fill or light a scene properly. And I'm like, this is something that I could have definitely benefited from earlier on. So the challenge, not even the challenge, but the encouragement from the subscriber actually put me in a place where I'm like, this is what I should be doing more often. So thank you for that. But I gotta tell you this, YouTube. I made a mistake. It was a challenge first. It's clear. Let's make that clear. This was a challenge. But in lighting this whole scene and like what lights are going to be in the frame and just working all this, trying to figure all this stuff out, I realized like I am working with practical lights to light content, not necessarily film. There's a lot of people that want to make films but don't want to be content creators. So I'm like, before I go any further, if you have found anything remotely good about this video, please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell. I'm gonna be uploading this stuff all the time. I'm trying to do a few things a week, some shorts, content, long form, and short form. So onto the practical lights that I use. Again, in this scene or in this frame, there are two practical lights that you are seeing. This lamp on the table and the lamp behind me. But what you don't see is there is a small little LED room light right above the camera. There is another lamp that I had in my living room. There is another lamp behind me here that's off out of frame. And there is a light all the way in my kitchen. There you go. You can kind of see it there. That's out of frame. For this video, I wanted to use a 3-point light. Simply put, a 3-point lighting is your key, your fill, and your backlight. Now, your key light is your primary light. It's the light that's in the subject. It feels most dominant, most strong. It's oftentimes at an angle to help create depth and dimension in the face or the subject or the whatever the thing is that's being filmed. The second light is your fill light. Now, your fill light is always going to be on the opposite side of the key light. It's softer. It fills in some of the shadows, but it still allows the key light to maintain that dimension and shape to the face. Now the backlight is out of frame, just like the fill light, but it creates that hair light. So if you look, like it's light right here, and it's a little light right here, but it just helps to create depth and space between, not space, but depth and separation between me and the background. So this is a 3-point light, and for my setup, I actually have 2 fills and not just one. I have a fill light that's right in front of me because I did want it to have just a little extra light just to help, because this, you know, it's just, I wanted it. It looks nice. Whatever. So when you all are shooting, remember, with the camera, shoot shadow side. And what I mean is this: wherever you feel like you're going to place your key light, place your camera on the opposite side of that. Oftentimes it's the same side that you're going to have your fill light. Shooting into the shadow side of the face, again, helps to create depth. It helps to create dimension, a 3-dimensional feel to the face. It contours it. It brings this like oomph to it. Is that the word I'm looking for, y'all? It brings that oomph to it. And have a backlight. Just have something that can fall gently on you. And this entire scene, this entire shot, this entire video was shot with all practicals. So you all can achieve this exact same thing with everything that you got in your house. I know you can. Yeah, you got it. All right. So before I wrap this up, let's do a little recap. First thing, you have everything you need to get the shot that you want in your house. You got lamps, you got phones, you got living room lights, you got LED strips, god damn it, you got Christmas lights, you got cell phones, you got tablets, you got mirrors. Mirrors are actually another great way to light scenes. I'll get into that in another video. But you got everything you need to get the shot that you want. 2, make sure you have a key light, a fill light, and a backlight. Use 3-point lighting as much as you can when it's necessary. When you want just a little extra light, when you really want it to feel like, okay, I want this to come together, use that. So you got everything you need. Now you have a better understanding. I hope you have a better understanding of 3-point lighting in film. And what's the other thing? You got me. I'm always here. Yes, I feel like 3 is a solid thing to have. 3 is a solid number to kind of, you know what I'm saying, to pull things together, to tie it in. Also, stick around to the end of the video. I am going to film something else in my house, even if it's like 30 seconds. Because I've been using practical lights to light content creation and not for a scene. So I'm gonna figure that out. Stick around while I figure that out so y'all can see what I figured out and what I put together. Yes, YouTube, with all the love and respect I can muster, I am out of here. I gotta go film something else. Gotta figure out what that is. All right, y'all. Peace.